Hello, everybody. I have a special video live right now, and at the end of this, I have different and exciting news for tomorrow on a video that I will be getting out tomorrow. So, let me really quickly tell you, I've been on quite the sleuthing journey trying to find so many answers all around the Sementilli trial. Robert Baker and Christopher Austin, really, no background really on them. I mean, we do know Baker's old profession, but a lot of times when we were watching the trial, a lot of people felt like either Chris was manipulated by Baker, or maybe he owed him something. And we had so many conversations about it when we were watching the live together. And so I had been hunting and I was looking everywhere, and it literally took me probably a month and a half to finally start making headway, and I did. So we're going to go over just a little bit of what I saw. I'm going to move myself to the corner because I have pictures. Hopefully I have all the faces blocked out and are good, because obviously that's important. If you end up deciding that you don't want to be here for the live, that's perfectly fine. I'm going to make this into a regular video and put it up tomorrow. And make sure you just check back here tomorrow evening, maybe late afternoon, because that video you do not want to miss. Just saying. All right, so I'm going to go ahead. So I have learned that Christopher is a sibling. He's the oldest sibling. He has a brother and a sister. That was huge to me because you can't find anything about him. But because I found this one little tiny thing, it was this picture, that I was able to go and find out so much more. So we're going to keep going. This is him at his sister's wedding. The sister and her now husband are both on that side. They're blocked. But I have to tell you, he just seems like he is so loved, kind of almost like life of the party, happy. You'll just see all these pictures. He seems like he's so close to his family and that they all love each other. Which is way more than what we knew. So we're going to keep going. So then we dive into Chloe. I'm not giving out her last name, but her name was said throughout the entire trial. So I said I'll decide to call her Chloe because everybody knows it. But that's it. Chloe right now, she went through everything. She was technically dating him when he was arrested, when he went out to California and did this, but it was a brand new relationship. And then, fast forward, they got married. They asked for, they didn't want any presents. They just wanted donations towards a Hawaii trip, and that would be their honeymoon. But Chloe is a nurse. She is, I think, matches his energy. She has just a very happy, comforting thing about her, which is weird. Never met her, but maybe it's also the fact that she's a nurse, that she has that intuition. I don't know, but all the things I was finding about her is just, it's really nice. And as he sits here in prison, we already know that they have a young child together. So all thoughts, prayers to Chloe. She is so strong and keeping it together. And she is, it's amazing. And she's still pretty young. And her first marriage, her first child. It's a lot to go through. Keep going. There's a picture of them. This is that same year. So this was either late 2016 or first part of 2017. But as we know, that's a little tricky because Fabio was murdered on January 23rd, 2017. So it's hard to understand where everything was picked up and then left. Let's keep going. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to say. This is going to be kind of a quick live, but I am so excited to share the last part of this video. He is a singer. Music is extremely, extremely important to him. Besides all the happy family photos and things like that, this was something that he was actively pursuing. And it really just hit me because, like I said, did Robert Baker make him do it? Did he feel like he had to do it? Did he owe him something? But Chris really was working hard at life. Like, he was showing up, doing the things he needed to do. He had a job. He was doing singing on the side. And all of his relationships, for the most part, are really strong. It's crazy how one person can drag you through so many things. And I don't take away the fact that he was an adult. He said no. He should have stayed at no. And I don't take away from that. That was awful. We'll talk about that in just a minute, though. Let's keep going. This is another Christmas song. I think he actually had like a bit of an album going. I think one of these are on iTunes, and one is on Spotify, maybe. You guys could probably go look it up. If I end up having a little bit more time, I'll play you part of him singing. I believe I have like 3 different clips of it. All right, so baby Chloe, he is head to toe dapper, happy. That was one thing that was kind of astonishing because when he was on the stand, obviously he's devastated and upset, no smiling. And so then it's kind of like, whoa, because in every picture online, he is very happy. We'll get into more. We're going to get into more, especially tomorrow. All right, let me keep going with this. Did I skip that? Aha. All right, this is the prison he's in. It is obviously in the middle of nowhere. He is not at the same prison with Robert Baker. I thought that was good. Keep those two separated. But yeah, so this is where he's at. And fun fact, if you didn't know, which I guess I kind of knew, but I didn't really realize, he is up for parole in 2030. In 5 years, he's eligible. And if you have any comments or thoughts about that, put it in. I got the chat up right now. I want to see what everybody else thinks about it. I was shocked. And, just to finally have this 8-year whole big thing around the Sementilli family, and finally after 8 years justice, it seemed off that he only may be in there for 5 years. But he did take a deal. He said he would be honest and help the police in retrieving the things they needed to be able to move forward with charges against Monica. I mean, I don't even think Monica really needed the help. She was a hot mess. All the whispering, thinking that the cameras can't pick her up in the back of the cop car. It's just some nerve she has. So we're still going on. Slightly blind, so let me lean forward. Okay, so this is his information. There's really nothing new to it. I started looking for other different things in California that may have resulted in finding more details out about him, but there was nothing. I also should mention his siblings and his dad. I don't know about his mom. I could not find things. That's how tough this has been. They are all still on the East Coast. He is the only one that left. And that leaving, there's a whole bunch of things that tie into tomorrow's video for that. So I'm trying to be a little bit touchy about things I say, but it definitely shows the relationship with Robert Baker and the stepping stones it took for all those years to finally get to the place that he ended up. Let's keep going. He wrote a book. I did not check into it, but this is what I'm saying. Like, a lot of the stuff that he did, and even the way he was talking before all this, he really wanted to like uplift people, share passions, music with him. Like, he's smiling once again, another smiling. It's crazy to look at the difference between them now. All right, let's keep going. All right, this is the one that might have a little bit of singing, or one of them anyway. So I'm gonna play it. Let me know if you need me to turn it up or down. Okay.
They gained a lot when they left me. Maybe I should have never been. It's hard trying to carry on when they still want to be my friend.
Alright, no copyright infringement on that. Not listening to it for very long. But yeah, you can go find it for yourself if you're interested. Like I said, there's quite a few things that he has put out. And hustling. Okay. Moving right along. I forgot that this is a very long song. All right. So, when I read this part of him putting this comment up on social media, I was a little bit, I don't know, rubbed the wrong way for it, I think. Just talking about how great it is, how great he is at what he does, you know, just all the things. And I mean, I'm glad he feels that way about himself. He has that confidence, but I just thought it was very narcissistic, although I don't necessarily see those tendencies in him. But yeah, seeing comments like that where he's just like, I'm so great. I don't know. Not helpful, I don't think. They did officially get married. I don't know if they ended up going to Let me see. This might be the last picture, and then I'm going to spill my guts because I can't keep it in any longer. All right, it is. Like I said, this one is a short one. I just wanted to show you guys some of the things so tomorrow you're not like, what's happening? So, along with my journey of trying to find out more information about him, I slowly was able to go from one person to the next and just keep going. And if that path was cut off, I would try again going a different way. Well, I found Chloe and I wrote her. I actually wrote one of his siblings and one Sementilli. I was trying to get certain questions that have been lingering to try to get answers for them. But I was like, I'm not going to be surprised if no one writes me back. I mean, once again, this was an 8-year thing. It took forever. And they officially are now all in prison. So I had no expectations, right? I was floored when I saw that Chloe wrote me back. And that is where we're going to be going for tomorrow's video. There's a lot of conversation. I really appreciated her thoughtfulness and time and even just writing me. Sometimes people on the internet can be harsh. I think she was also maybe a little bit cautious with me, but we had good conversation. All good. She did say I could share with you guys the things that she had said, so we will be going over some of that. So yeah, tomorrow will be longer. I'll have it better formatted and structured in a way that we're not just skipping over things or glossing over things, but it's so nice to be able to try to get some of these answers. And just a little bit ago, I had said that rumors, Baker, him, all the different things, that gets answered. So there was probably about like 4 questions that I told her. I'm like, I want to know these things, but I don't think they could come from anybody else except Chris, because I need to know his family dynamic and his dynamic with Robert. And I got all the answers for that now. And I just, again, thank you, Chloe. I'm going to talk to you guys tomorrow about it all. I hope some of the thoughts, if you've been watching this with me and having a hard time of like, why, what's going on, I have some answers. All right. Let me know if you have any questions for tomorrow's. Like I said, tomorrow's going to be a much longer video. I probably won't do it live, but that way I can put in all the information and not have people sitting there bored out of their mind listening to me like you are now. So, all right. Thank you for your patience with this one too. When she wrote me back, this video was supposed to go live that day, and I had to push it back because we were talking back and forth, and I was thinking I was going to put it in this video. I decided against it, so I'm like, get this one out. So if you've been patiently waiting, thank you. I'm sorry. I hope that with this and hopefully tomorrow's video, you have learned something new. So yeah, see you tomorrow. Thank you guys so much again for watching.